Namaste, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Allie, and I'll be guiding you through your practice. Namaste, thank you for joining me today. My name is Allie, and I will be guiding you through this practice today. If you need a cushion, you're welcome to use one. You're welcome to use blocks if you have them, or books. And I often use a strap as well, so you're welcome to use the strap. You can go without the strap, or you can use like a dog leash or a scarf of some sort if you do not have a strap. But whenever you're ready, just come to a comfortable seated position. Close down the eyes for a moment, and just take a moment to connect with the breath. Relaxing the facial muscles, the jaw, relaxing your shoulders, allowing the arms and the legs to be heavy. Your belly can be soft. Notice how you're feeling today, both mentally and physically. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve you at this time. And just allow the breath to come naturally, settling into your practice, letting go of any distractions. Sitting tall from the base of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head. Using the breath to guide you deeper into relaxation. And slowly begin to deepen your breath, filling up your belly, your ribs, and your chest. And then exhaling completely, chest, ribs, and belly. Deep inhalation, full exhalation. And next time you exhale, exhale all the air out. And then take a deep inhalation through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and open the mouth, sigh it out. One last time, in through the nose and let it go. Returning back to your natural breath. if you're on a cushion, you can begin to come off the cushion, continuing to sit comfortably, keeping the eyes closed, maybe placing the hands on your knees. And either keeping the eyes closed or softly blinking them open. We'll inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. You can grab onto the left wrist with your right hand and then just do a side body stretch to the right. Back to center. We'll grab the right wrist with the left hand over to the left. And you can come back to center. We'll go ahead and interlace our fingers, bringing them to the back of the head so the elbows will be open. As you exhale, you can tuck the chin, close the elbows, and you can go as deep as you'd like, forming a little ball. And then we'll inhale to open the elbows, gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Just a few more rounds. Inhaling. Exhaling. And let's do one more round. Inhale. And exhale. And you can go ahead and inhale, the arms open, relaxing the arms down by your side. You can shake it out if you need to. And then when you're ready, inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. We'll exhale to twist to the right. So the left hand can be on your right knee, right hand to the base of your spine, and then just gaze over the right shoulder. Shoulders relaxed. Inhaling back through center. Exhaling to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, release the hands down by your side. And let's come right over to our tabletop position. You can have your knees about hip width distance apart. Your hands underneath your shoulders. And then we'll do a few rounds of cat and cow. So keeping that core engaged, you can inhale to drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhaling. Exhaling. Doing a few more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to a neutral spine. We'll go ahead and extend our right leg. Toes can stay on the ground. And then you can lift your right leg up so it's parallel with the ground. Maybe flexing the toes back towards like your face. If you feel comfortable here, you can reach the left arm towards the front of the mat. Exhale to release. And then we'll extend left leg long. Maybe you start to lift the left leg, flexing the toes here, and reaching the arm long. Exhale to release. And go ahead and come into your first downward facing dog. Maybe keeping the knees really bent here. Fingers spread wide. You're welcome to pedal out the legs. And then we'll go ahead and walk the hands back towards your feet, coming into a forward fold. Maybe the knees are soft. You can grab opposite elbows, letting the head hang heavy, releasing any tension in the body, in the upper body. Go ahead and release your hands to the ground. Bend through the knees and roll all the way up to standing. Head lifts last. And then the arms up and over. Palms to touch. And your hands together at heart center. You can rest your hands down by your side. Palms open. Taking a breath here. And inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale to fold. Inhaling to lengthen. And exhale. You can walk the hands out, coming into plank. We'll lower down slowly, all the way down to your belly. And then inhale to a baby cobra. So the elbows can stay bent. Exhale to release. And let's come back into downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths. Fingers are spread wide, gripping the mat. You can inhale the right leg towards the ceiling and then step the right foot between the hands. We'll come into a runner's lunge here. So keeping that left leg straight and activated. Fingertips or hands on the floor or on blocks. Your gaze is forward. Shoulders relaxed. Planting the left hand down to the ground. You can reach the right arm up towards the ceiling and maybe even back towards the back of the mat. Exhale to release. You can set the left knee down to the ground and then come into your low lunge. Arms overhead, gaze between fingertips. You can exhale to release the hands, framing the right foot, and then straighten your right leg. Toes might lift, and you can fold over your left leg, coming into a half split. And we'll bend back into that right knee, framing the right foot. You can tuck the left toes, lifting the left knee off the ground. And then we'll go ahead and step back into our plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale to your baby cobra. Exhale to release and come into your downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths. Pedal out the legs if you need to. Inhale, the left leg reaches high. Exhale, left foot between the hands, starting in your runner's lunge. Right knee is lifted and engaged. Planting the right hand, left hand reaches high, maybe even towards the back of the mat. Exhale to release, dropping the right knee down to the ground. Inhaling to low lunge. Exhale, release the hands, frame the left foot, straighten your left leg, folding, coming into that half split, continuing to breathe. And bend back into the left knee, planting the hands to frame the foot. Right knee lifts off the ground, and you can step back into your plank, lowering all the way down to your belly. Inhale to your baby cobra. Exhale to release, coming into your downward facing dog. And walk your feet to meet your hands in a forward fold. And go ahead and bring your toes and your heels to touch. You can bring your hands behind the ankles or even stepping onto your fingertips here. Your knees can be as bent as you need them to be. And then just work on bringing your forehead to touch your shins. So your elbows will draw together. Your belly will rest on your thighs. Exhale to release. You can release the hands, come into a flat back, and fold. And from here, soften the knees, start to roll all the way up to standing. Arms can reach towards the ceiling. Palms together at heart center. Take a breath here. And then take your feet about mat width distance apart. We'll come into Malasana. So you can go ahead and sit the hips down, coming into a Yogi Squat. Elbows can stay on the insides of the knees. Gaze is forward. And you want to feel some activation in your glutes here, so it'll help to pull the knees out without putting too much pressure with the elbows on the insides. Two more breaths. You can go ahead and plant the hands straight in your legs and then heel toe your feet in to about hip width distance. We'll inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold, and then root to rise all the way up. Palms to heart center, taking a breath here. And go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. We'll move to the long side of the mat, so take a big step coming into a wide-legged stance. Feet can be parallel. And then when you're ready, come into a wide-legged forward fold. You can release the hands underneath the shoulders, or you can grab onto your ankles or your big toes. Taking a few deep, nourishing breaths. And then you can go ahead and bring the hands back underneath the shoulders if they aren't already. And then bring the hands to your hips. Come all the way up to standing. And you can step to the front of your mat, pedaling it out if you need to. And we'll inhale the arms up towards the sky. Exhale to fold. Inhaling to lengthen. And exhale, plant the hands, step back into your plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Inhaling to baby cobra. And as you exhale, you can take a child's pose. Bringing the hips to the heels, forehead to the ground. And then come up to a tabletop and come right over to your sit bones. We'll go ahead and keep the soles of the feet on the ground, knees bent, and then your hands behind you so the fingertips are pointing towards your feet. We'll take the right foot on top of that left thigh. And if you want to deepen the stretch a little bit more, you just bring that left foot in a little bit closer. And you can exhale to release. We'll switch sides so that left foot can come on top. Exhale to release, and then bring the soles of your feet to touch in this butterfly shape. Your hands can go on your feet, opening them up like you're opening a book, and then we'll exhale to fold. Taking a few breaths. We'll exhale to release. You can straighten your right leg, leaving the left foot to the inside of the thigh. And you're welcome to use your strap here if you need to. But when you're ready, you can inhale the arms up towards the sky. And we'll exhale to fold, maybe grabbing the bottom of the foot or the big toe, or you can have the strap here as well. And gaze past your toes. So try not to drop your head. we'll exhale to release. Extend the left leg, right foot comes to the inner thigh, and then again, inhaling the arms up, exhale to fold. Observing the breath. Exhale to release, and then go ahead and come down to your back. You can bring the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a big hug, maybe grabbing opposite elbows or opposite arms. And we'll extend the left leg long, keeping the right knee hugged in. Maybe interlacing the fingers right below the kneecap. Keep that left leg engaged, toes flexing back towards the face. And then open your right knee to the right side. You can go back to center. And we'll take the knee over across the body to the left side. Maybe extending your right arm out towards the right. And if it's comfortable for your neck, you can gaze past those right fingertips. And coming back through center, keeping the right knee in towards the chest. Go ahead and bring the left leg in. Give yourself a big hug here. And then release the right leg long. Keeping the left knee in towards the chest. Flexing your toes. You can open the left knee up to the left side. And back through center and across the body, over to the right side. Maybe extending that left arm to the left and your gaze to follow. Taking just a few more breaths. Coming back to center. We'll hug both knees in towards the chest. And you can come into happy baby. Maybe grabbing the outsides of the feet or the big toes. Elbows on the insides of the knees. Rocking from side to side. And whenever you're ready, we'll come into our final resting pose of today's practice. Taking your legs along, maybe mat width distance apart. Palms open and the hands away from the body. Closing down the eyes. Letting go of control of the breath. Allowing it to come naturally. Relaxing your toes, the tops of your feet, and the soles of your feet. Relaxing your ankles. Your shins and your calves, kneecaps relaxed, thighs relaxed, lower back relaxed, mid back and upper back relaxed. Your belly soft. Chest is open. Shoulders sinking down into the earth. Your arms relaxed. Wrist relaxed. The backs of your hands, the palms of your hands, and your fingers relaxed. Facial muscles relaxed. Your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes, and the space between your eyebrows all relaxed. And the crown of your head relaxed. Allowing your body to be heavy, the ground to support you. Noticing any sensations throughout the body. Maybe noticing the temperature of your body or the temperature of the air as it touches your skin. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Beginning to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Maybe stretching the arms overhead. Bringing the knees in towards the chest. Giving yourself a big hug. And then making your way onto one side of your body. Maybe using the bottom arm as a pillow. And taking as much time as you need to come up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed. Once you arrive, you can bring the arms up overhead and then the palms together at heart center, slightly bowing the head, having a deep sense of gratitude for giving yourself this time and for showing up on the mat today. I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. May there be peace in your thoughts. May there be peace in your words. And may there be peace in your heart. Namaste.